Dude wakes up at 5 a.m. to run 10 clicks. By noon, he's slashed a sword 500 times. 5 p.m. rolls around, and he's destroying the gym with 20 plus reps per set. To go full Saitama mode, he literally quit his job. Everyone thought he'd lost his mind. Then boom, a holographic system pops up right in front of him with a message, claiming the apocalypse gate is opening. Clock's ticking, only 5 seconds left. Rewind 15 days, though. Everyone's phone started blowing up at once. Crazy alerts warned about literal monsters spawning all over town. On a live stream, this dude's panicking, claiming a beast actually showed up. Figuring he's already there, he decides to creep just a little closer, but the chat goes wild screaming there's something behind him. He thinks they're trolling until the thing looms right over his shoulder. And zap, the stream cuts dead. Walking outside, he's like, wow, that video had killer special effects. Lee Hoyoung wonders what on earth is going on, since his phone keeps spamming him with danger warnings. Hard to believe in monsters when just surviving daily life is a nightmare. Besides, so many fake prank videos are floating around lately. Then he glances up. Bam, a chained creature lying right in front of him. He's confused. Why is there a legit monster chilling there? Keeping his distance, he admits this is totally freaky. Just as he remembers his math tutor is due, the little guy looks up. Is it begging for help? Maybe, but he's too terrified to check. He tells himself, I'm human, that thing's a monster. Stay away, no time for pity. Even with those sad eyes, he can't get involved. Then the creature starts sobbing, clutching a family photo. Lee Hoyoung's face drops. That hit him right in the feels. A gamer window pops up, Silver Goblin's pill. Grants a random power if eaten. So he helps the monster and scores a reward for being nice. Now he's staring at this Silver Goblin's pill, wondering what the heck it is, and if that screen is just a high-tech hologram. While thinking who'd eat this shady stuff, breaking news cuts in. The anchor screams that massive, mystery buildings just spawned worldwide. They look like towers. A US Army squad went in and went totally silent. Monsters, towers. Yeah, the apocalypse is officially here. Standing by the window, he stares down at the pill in his palm. Suddenly, a massive explosion rocks the street outside. He spins around, shocked. The streets are pure chaos and panic. Some guy frantically tries to make a call amidst the madness. The city's basically just rubble and flipped cars now. And rising from the wreckage? A gigantic, ominous tower. From the top, you could probably see the whole devastated city. News confirms Korea got a tower too, and he's watching it right now. Not sure if he's being stupid, he eyes that Silver Goblin pill again. He figures it's now or never to do something this insane. He gulps it down. Immediately, something inside him shifts. A flashy holo screen pops up, alerting him he just snagged a survival guide. Then times bam asterisk. A book spawns right in his grip. What the? The book cracks itself open before he can even blink. Pages go airborne. It says Apocalypse Now and lists some fetch quests. He took the hint, and ditched his life to grind workouts for 15 days straight. Timer's done. The doom door creaks open. He thinks, welp, game over? Not what I pictured, he mutters as a sword glitches into reality. A system notification pings, telling him the tutorial is live. His class? Combat Swordsman. Basic much? It says open status, but the wall of text is total TLDR material. The screen shows his stats, level 1 noob swordsman. Gripping the blade, he thinks, so, this is actually happening. Win condition, survive the woods for 60 minutes or find the exit. Suddenly, that sage's window thing clicks in his brain. Guide says, don't bail, farm mobs for the full 60 or stay weak. It hits him that the foul sage thing forced him to train cause it predicted this mess. Trusting the guide, he chooses violence over running away. Tutorial start, he braces himself to throw hands. A tiny raccoon with a unicorn horn pops up. That's a mob? It looks adorbs, until the raccoon goes feral. The beast lunges, trying to rip his face off. He counters with a basic sword swipe. Trash panda down, XP gained. Weak sauce cause it's the tutorial. He notices with only 10 mana points, he's capped at 5 skill uses. Gotta hoard that mana while fighting these creeps. He spams basic attacks on the next one, asterisk whack asterisk. Direct hit, asterisk ding, asterisk level 2, HP and MP refilled. But a new alert pops up. The HUD tells him he gets stat points every time he levels up. Then times yoink times back to level 1. System blames the sage window. His jaw drops. Are you serious right now? How am I supposed to grind if I keep getting nerfed? He groans. Annoyed by the glitch, he checks his window and spots something odd. Despite being back at level 1, he sees 2 stat points waiting to be spent. Why are these here? Then it clicks. Not a bug, it's a feature. He suddenly gets that he might have just unlocked a totally broken cheat code. Another mob rushes him, he one-shots it with a lazy slash. Level up, then times bam asterisk, back to 1. Just as planned. Even after the reset, his stat points keep stacking up. This infinite stat hack is way faster than normal leveling. 4 stat points to spend. Time to pick a build. Muscle and speed are the meta for sword dudes. Strength hits hard, Aggie makes you zoom. But nah, he needs something way different RN. He dumps 4 points into sensitivity. Boom. Radar's up. He feels movement nearby. Another trash mob raccoon bites the dust. Tutorial mobs are total weaklings. Too easy. Guide says, grind XP while you can, kid. Hard part? Finding enough targets in time. But with high sense, he's got wall hacks on him. Cleared the map, and boom, secret mission unlock. A swole, one-horned raccoon pulls up. Big trouble. System says, defeat the level 2 alpha, boss fight. Beast lunges straight for his face. He hits the dirt to dodge the tackle. He trips, scrambles up, barely spinning around. Fast, thing spears a tree, yep, definitely the boss. He shakes it off and squares up. This ain't your average trash mob. Sonic-style roll attack incoming. He readies a counter. Timing. 1 clean slice and the alpha is toast. Boss down, mission clear, check at level 7 baby. Ding. Notification pops up. Tutorial complete, longest hour of his life. He turns. Wait. Something's off. Is it really over? Blink and he's in a hall, surrounded by randoms. Weird floaty thing hovering in the middle. System voice goes, welcome, survivors, grats on living. You are now in the tower lobby, zone C2557. Huang's like, lobby? What is this? He scans the crowd. All fresh from the tutorial too? Everyone's freaking out. Fair, the world just ended. If he wasn't clued in on the apocalypse, he'd be losing it too. Chill. Survive. Someone yells. Where are we? A voice answers. She whips around to look. It's a bunny? In a suit? I'm Kungum, it says, level 55 manager. Crowd's like, is that a kid in cosplay? You kidnap us? Rabbit ignores the hate. Hoyong cuts in. Yo, he asks. World's gone. What's the play? Bunny points. Now that is a smart question. He turns to the 22 noobs in the room, and his cute face turns creepy. Kungum drops the bomb. Let's play a game. Ante up your lives. The crowd goes silent, totally shook. Huang stares. The critter says, Earthlings, welcome to your new dorm. Climb the tower or bust. One guy pipes up, hey, if we actually win, do we get our normal lives back? Kung shrugs. Dunno. Maybe? Han's like, then what's the point of this grind? The bunny grabs him. Point? Who needs a point? Stop overthinking it. Climb or die, he chirps. For your information, tons of noobs already failed the tutorial. RIP. One dude connects the dots. Wait, people died in the tutorial? So a bunch of us are already game over? That's harsh. The reality hits him hard. Those missing players aren't late, they're deleted. Bunny Boy spreads his arms wide. Okay, proposal time, who wants to eliminate me? I need a solid beatdown to go home, he explains casually. Special loot for the winner. But he's level 55. Hoyong knows that's a boss fight he can't win. He decides to camp out and watch for now. Suddenly, a notification pops. The quest is super clear. Help manager Kungum return home. Wait, does the system actually want him to fight this beast? The guide hasn't trolled him yet, but attacking now seems like a rookie mistake. He freezes. Total analysis paralysis. Suddenly, some random guy steps up. I'll do it. You want a beating? You got it, the volunteer grins. Hoyong face palms. Too slow. The guy warns Kungum, don't cry about it later. I'm going full try-hard mode. He rushes in, weapon swinging, but Kungum's eye just reflects the blade like it's nothing. Ooh, so scary, the rabbit mocks. Boom. The guy gets launched backward like a ragdoll. The crowd gasps. The girl nearby looks like she's about to scream. Kungum, looking buff, shrugs. Oopsie. Counterattacked by accident. My bad. Everyone is stunned. The attacker is knocked out cold on the floor. People start panicking. He's finished. One-shotted. Hoyong gulps. That could have been his face on the pavement. Kungum shrinks back to normal. Just a glitch, folks. Ignore that. The guide pings again. Seriously, help Kungum go home. The creature holds out a paw. Any other takers? Hoyong wonders if the system is glitching. Who's gonna help me leave? The rabbit asks innocently. Ho Young steps up. Why lie to me? But then zap, his Sage's Eye activates. A new window pops up. Secret skill unlocked. Sage's Eye, sweet, now he can peep everyone's status windows. The screen scrolls through the cheats he just unlocked. Another skill? Since when did he get this update? He looks at the bunny again. Whoa. Hidden stats revealed. Ho Young smirks. Oh, I see how it is. He reaches out. So, Kungum, you really want to go home? I'm in, he says. The guide's legit. Kungum eyes him. You? But you're level 1, noob. Does level matter for charity work? Ho Young quips. The creature nods. Fair play. Ho Young gets ready. Send me home fast, the rabbit says. A girl yells out, stop. Are you nuts? You saw what happened to the last guy. The crowd screams, don't be an idiot. Ho Young grins. Chill guys, I got a master plan. He winks at her. Watch this, gripping his sword. The rabbit monster opens wide, asking for a hug. So Ho Young rushes in and decks the beast. Kungum's words had felt super sus earlier. I counted 25 people, Rabbit said 24. The scare tactics were total fake news. Everyone else is freaking out, naturally. Sword up. He knows the real tea now. Rabbit stares blankly, totally clueless. There were only 24 real people anyway. That dead guy? Just a pixelated hologram. Kum claps. Pop-up says, fake. Poofs if hit. Text confirms it's not real and vanishes on impact. Brave players get all the RNG luck, it says. Then the creature just fades into thin air. Ho Young sighs. Clatter. A glowing orb drops. Everyone drools over the +1 stat item. Was it a scam? They ask Ho Young how he knew. Total coincidence, he lies. Saw a glitch. Visuals clipped right through Yahello. Staged. Some dude walks up, super salty about it. Level 4 Kim sneers. Pure luck, I'd have acted. You're level 1. Weakling or coward? You're toast. Hand it over for the team. Kim extends a hand. I don't do losing. Kim calls him a greedy pig for keeping it. Saving face cause you're a total noob? Best to ignore toxic trolls. But for how long? System ping. Starter gold incoming. Shops open. Spend cash on cool stuff. Bonus gold for kills. Lucky me, he smirks. Top prize is 7,400. Whoa. Kim whines, I could have crushed that score. First place must be a god, someone whispers. It's Ho Young, obviously. He keeps his mouth shut. Shop rules. Buy gear, skills, or stats. Gold is basically superpowers in this game. He pumps all stats to 20. Beast mode. Kim's broke. Ho Young buffs his sword skill and glows. He looks down. Gym clothes suck. He buys fresh drip. Yahello walks over. Hey, Ho Young. She wants tips. Why ask a level 1 noob? She's like, level schmevel, you got guts, dude. Playing it cool, he asks about her cash. She's loaded with 800. He figures her stamina's trash since she's worried about just walking. Buff that stat, he says. She's totally grateful for the hack. Then, asterisk ding asterisk, a system alert pops up. Floor 1's quest is about to drop. They get 30 minutes to squat up in 3s or get RNG'd by the system. Hoon didn't expect the team raid this early. Taking the hint, noobs start flashing their class badges to find teams. Che Yell hits him with an invite, and he clicks yes never goes to healer, but everyone else leaves him on red. Yell's like, now what? Nobody wants a level 1 scrub. Meanwhile, the level 4 elites are already squatted up. Timer hits 0. The system autofills the lonely hearts. Just as the floor 1 quest kicks off, some dude's already whining about his bad RNG. Kim Song is salty he's stuck with his enemy. Ho Young sighs at the drama. Sang his glaring daggers co-op seems unlikely. But it's not about. If he times has times to clutch this. He glances up at the sky. Whatever it takes to not get game overed. Quest, wreck the kobolds in 12 hours. They scout from the high ground. Kimong barks, don't steal my kills, but Ho Young's like, bro, team game. Triggered, he snaps, shut it, leech. You're just getting carried. Ho Young rolls his eyes. Fine, let's see how hard you can carry. He decides to chill for a bit. Siang keeps talking trash, but he just sarcastically thanks him. Chiel's sweating bullets about their toxic squad. Xiang hates the buggy forest. Yiziel just prays for an easy win. Suddenly, giant bug monsters swarm them. Ho Yang shrugs. Lots of bugs, huh? Maybe, cause we're in nature. Then he spots something glitchy in the trees. Yisil screams his gamer tag. Is that kobold buff? She asks. Mid-tier, he says. Harder than the raccoon. Stay frosty, he warns. This is the Tower of the End, not a tutorial. Hoyoung freezes. A level 5 kobold pops up looking way too OP. Che Ezeal panics. What do we do? He tries to scout, but Kimong goes full Leroy Jenkins. He yells, "This is 'cause you're a chicken," and jumps to solo the beast. The kobold spins around, totally shocked by the aggro. You're still level 1. Seon mocks, throwing a punch. The other two stay camped, watching the show. Kim Seong smirks, but the mob catches his fist. Wow, tough guy, he gasps. Fists fly bam, pow, smack. Hoang facepalms. Why is he rushing in like a total noob? Guile pops out to help since the coast is clear of extra mobs. Her heals keep Seong's HP bar fully topped off. With a pocket healer, he thinks he can solo this. But Hoyan sees trash DPS numbers. Weak spot check? Pop-up alert, kobolds are chill unless you poke 'em. It clicks. Kim aggroed him for lols. Whatever, need him for the quest. He spots. Fresh info. Meanwhile, Seong pops stone fist. He eats a punch, but the mob blocks it like nothing. It glares back. Ding. Level 6, cue the scary teeth. Club goes up. Player 2 has entered the game. Seon panics. Yo Lee, where's my backup? A flash nearby. Did that loser rage quit? Club swings down. Yayo screams, watch out. Bam. She hits the dirt but bounces right back. Weapon out, beast charges, but something flies in. Hoyoung's sword smacks the item mid-air. Basic skill proc. Bullseye on the beast. Mob stumbles back and starts glitching out. It crumbles. System goes, good game. You win. Kim yells, loser, but Yuzul cheers his name. He smirks. Bugs ate everything but those fruits. Inventory check, poison apple equipped. Genius. Guide says, kobolds hate poison, go fetch toxic stuff, it hints. The toxic fruit is the cheat code for level 1. He pulls Chiziel up. Kim just rolls around on the floor. Close call, Hoang notes, where were you? Then Kim drops the L word. You camped in the bushes to kill Steel, didn't you? Hang blinks. What's this guy's damage? Kim struts off, preaching about morals. Like levels equal class? Dude's delusional. Great, teaming with a vibe killer equals hard mode. Squad pulls up to Kobold Town. Kim on flexes. I'm world famous for these hands. He rushes in screaming, you'll never stop me, and cannonballs into the mob. While the duo cleans house, Kim screams like a baby, how are you guys not dying? A mob jumps him. Face, meet pavement. The beast stomps his back, making him shriek in agony as it mashes him into the dirt. He starts begging for a save. Suddenly, the beatdown pauses. The floor puffs into smoke. He peels his face off the dirt to look up. Lee Hoyoung's just chillin' there. He grins, asking how the ride went. Kimong gapes at him from the floor, totally tongue-tied. He bursts into tears, crying big bro. As the system pings, mission clear. Squad warps back to the lobby. Kimong's like, what did I just do? He bows to Hoyoung, swearing loyalty despite being a level 2 noob. Chael says grats on the level up, while Kimong fumes about serving. Another dude, but figures a real man keeps his word. Kimong's wiggling weirdly so Chael asks if he needs the potty. Hoyan bets they're first cause they found the mob's weak spot. Che Yazil's like nah, it was all thanks to my eagle eyes, since she never would have thought of poison. He claims he needed their help, feeling like a total fraud inside. Other squads start popping out of portals nearby. Hoyoung spots Junong's crew. Yeziel gives him props. Guess they found the poison apples too. Will the rest make it? Some guy yells about. A squad dragging a wounded buddy out the portal. Guy faceplants immediately, gasping that he survived. Cherry checks the fallen dude, asking, where's your third? The guy admits only the two of them made it out. System dings, level 1 mission complete for y'all. The survivor on the floor flinches at the noise. Yaziel yells, wait. Seeing people missing, but system says 8 players are gone. Hoyoung takes it hard. Knew it was tough, but losing 8 players? That fast? He wonders how many more rips till the top. System starts tallying up the loot for survivors. First place squad snags 1,000 gold per head. Hoyoung sees a 2,000 gold bonus, sweet survival insurance. He figures he gotta hoard every coin. Someone yells, yo, which team took first? Hoyoung sighs, gotta spill it since second place knows. He puts a hand up, that was us. Kimong cuts in, duh, obviously we won. Why the sad faces? Blue hoodie guy asks if they really arrived first. Kimong snaps back, you salty we beat ya? Bro forgot he got wrecked earlier, but hey, it distracts him from me. The crowd starts roasting him. Level 2 noob got 2,000 gold for napping? They call him hard-carried and ask if he's got zero shame. So, he realizes the distraction totally flopped. Che tries to vouch for him, but he cuts her off. Chill, they won't listen. Hoyang whispers to her. Time to show him my true power. Suddenly, Kim claps loud. Top-tier player vibes. He commands the room. Calm down, guys. Focus on surviving. Seo nods. Yeah, let's move. For the fallen. The crowd gets hyped, ready to lock in. They all scream to get pumped up. The central fire rages, then boom shifts shape. Wall torches glitch. Warning pops up. What's with the fire? System alert, penalty mission incoming. Triggered cause too many noobs died. Screen flashes, elimination mission, start. Rules, vote a sacrifice. Most votes takes the fall. A 5-minute timer glows in the middle. Don't vote? You vote yourself. Savage. Time ticks. Awkward stares. Being picked equals game over. Timer's dropping. Some guy yells, hold up, Che's idea, if we all vote self, nobody goes. Another dude panics. What if we all die? No time. Time's fading. Panic mode, on. Confused girl looks around, then points at Hoyang. His name pops on screen. One vote from Seo. Che gasps. Seo shrugs, not a non, harsh. Sorry, he says. Someone's gotta take the L. Hoyang figured, but still kinda shocked. Seo admits it, better you than me, bro. Che tries to save him, Hoyang shuts it down. Won't work. Random guy agrees, too risky to test that. Hoyang sighs. Trust is dead here anyway. Time's up. Votes pile on him one by one. He knows why, he's the lowest level trash. Cruel. Che cries. Survival, a guy shoots back. Girl adds, he's toast at that level anyway. Last second, he smirks. Sorry, boss. His name flashes. Votes locked in. Elimination portal spins open. Right in the middle of the hall. Hoyang eyes the portal. Is this for real? Che screams his name, hands over her mouth. He laughs. Problem solved. I'm a genius. Challenge set. Ditching the losers, he struts to the portal. Forced to walk the path. End of the road? No death. Just a system guide window. It hypes him up, saying he's got this in the bag and a sweet prize is waiting at the finish line. Meanwhile, the lobby is dead silent, total awkward vibes among the players left behind. Uziel nudges Seong next to her, asking if he's holding up alright. Junong strolls over, faking sadness about having to ditch a teammate like that. Song snaps back, claiming folks usually get exactly what's coming to them. Junong raises an eyebrow, asking what that's supposed to mean. Then he disses Hoyang's low stats, calling him a leech who just rode his coattails. Uziel cuts in, asking if Hoyang wasn't the actual MVP who saved their skins. He claims it was pure luck, dude just kill stole after he did all the heavy lifting. She shoots him a look, asking if he's 100% on that. Like, didn't Hoyang literally pull his butt out of the fire back there? Song thinks back to the fight, wondering if the guy actually has the skills to survive. Junong smirks, saying he hopes the guy is as godly as Uziel thinks he is. That way, he might actually have a tiny shot at not dying immediately. Remembering Hoyang's promise to prove himself, she quickly wipes a tear away. She jumps up, declaring she backs him all the way and knows he'll be back. Junong flashes a fake grin, agreeing he's totally sure too. Hoyang lands in a creepy camp with crows circling some gross totems. Walking past ripped tents, he spots the cobalt lair and gets major bad vibes. He pulls up the system menu one more time to check the deets. It reminds him that despite almost voting himself out, things are actually looking up. He squeezes his hand tight, recalling the vote was rigged from the start. Out of nowhere, a cobalt squad shows up and just glares at him. They circle him with hungry eyes, but he's just like, okay, showtime. A massive cobalt steps out, and the death mission officially kicks off. The goal? Smash the chief and his little hunting crew. It's a level 12 boss, super ticked off about its buddies losing. The guide tips him off that this big guy is totally allergic to poison. Smashing a poison apple, he coats his blade, knowing this fight is gonna be nuts. One of the minions tries to spear him, but he sidesteps that attack like a pro. He ducks and counters, smacking the spear away with his sword. His steel locks tight against the enemy's wooden junk. He pushes through and wrecks the mob, proving he's built different. With the small fry gone, he turns his attention to the last guy standing. He locks eyes with the final boss. Time to see what a death mission boss is actually made of. The chief swings hard, but Hoyang blocks it cold with his blade. Metal clashes loud in the camp, but he notices the monster pulling back to soften the blow. The chief poses, showing off an odd skill for a monster before suddenly jumping back, leaving him totally confused. Then the thing turns around and literally just books it. While running for its life, the chief trips over its own feet. Ho-Yang catches up and starts wailing on it, wondering if this is actually a freebie level. Dude figures he totally crushed the bad guy and everything is peachy. But mid-swing, something stops his blade cold. Rude. He's like, wait, what just happened? Totally clueless. Boss monster stands up and screams at the sky. Ho-Yang stares. Up above, a freaky red moon pops out of the clouds. Thing's eye glows, then bam. It smacks him into next week. In the lobby, Kim Song goes, dude's toast, just give it up. Then he starts flexing, offering to carry the squad himself. Shield just keeps praying her buddy makes it out alive. Kimong rolls his eyes. Why pray for a dead guy? She stands up, snapping at him to have some class. What if he returns? She asks. He just laughs, acting innocent. Suddenly, a portal spins open. Che Yaziel stares, eyes wide. Someone steps out, shocking everyone in the room. Kim, Janong, and Seo Janu start grinning like idiots. Ho-Yang's face mark fades. His chest wound zaps itself shut. System pings, the death mission player is totally alive. He grins, I'm back. Che Yaziel screams his name loud. Guide tip pops up, red eyes buff the boss's stats big time. Back then, its eye was glowing crazy bright. He spots the red eyes right as he takes the hit. Ho-Yang stumbles back a few steps from the smash. He clutches his chest, trying to shake off the pain. Under the moon, the boss charges for the finisher. It's coming fast, he just needs one good hit to win. He faces the beast, but a crystal shield pops up, blocking it. Boss smashes the shield, sending Ho-Yang flying back. He looks back, that punch wrecked a tree like it was paper. Then, ding! A brilliant idea hits his brain. Swords can't cut walls, but a nail pokes right through. He realizes he was too focused on just slashing stuff. Pumped, he tests his theory, use the beast's speed against it. Ho-Yang readies a stab, putting his whole body weight behind it. The chief jumps at him, cracking the ground with its launch. It dives from the sky, blades out, ready to slice. He stares it down, ready for the final clash. He focuses every ounce of strength into the sword tip. The energy drills the monster's chest. Ho-Yang stands rock solid. He blinks. Holy cow, his plan actually worked. System pings, death mission cleared. New skill unlocked. Back in the lobby, someone walks up. Ho-Yang looks over. Che Yaziel sprints at him, arms wide, yelling she knew he'd make it, but Kim Seong jumps in and blocks her. Wham! They both crash, taking Kim Janong down with them. On the floor, she's confused. Kim Shang is hugging Ho-Yang. Told ya, big bro always comes back. Faith level, 100. Ho-Yang freezes, totally stuck in Kimong's death grip hug. Seong screams, I trusted you since day one, man. He laughs. Death mission? Please. My bro's the universe's MVP. Some guy walks up, shouting Ho-Yang's name. Did you actually clear it? He keeps going, if you really beat a death mission, you'd have tons of XP. But look, your stats haven't budged. The crowd whispers. For real? Still level 2? That's sad. Ugh, classic. Just like how the world loves keeping the weaklings down. Like back in school, kids swore I cheated just cause I aced every test. They couldn't handle a broke orphan having more brain cells than them. Now they're betting he just camped in a corner the whole time. He clenches his fist. Haters really don't change, do they? But he knows exactly how to shut them up now. Yaziel steps up. Hey! Quit running your mouths. He survived. What other proof do you clowns need? She grabs Ho-Yang's hand. You guys don't know Zip. Song watches the drama unfold from the sidelines. She's right, he yells. He returns and you kill the vibe? Seriously? Kimong glares at the mob. Are you guys totally brain dead? He and Yaziel body block for Ho-Yang. It feels kinda safe, but Ho-Yang knows he needs a real flex to survive here. Ho-Yang decides to steal the spotlight. Listen up, he says. I got something to show you. He whips out a blade. Bam! The rare rank indomitable sword. Jaws drop. Everyone's drooling over that attack boost. Janong walks up. Kept the poison apple? Wild. You're built different. Ho-Yang shrugs. Luck. Janong nods. That loot is worth way more than some XP for just breathing. Ho-Yang repeats it. Yeah. Your survival. Funny, he smirks. Seems you guys have selective memory. He reminds them they basically threw him to the wolves. Swish. One swing knocks the front row on their butts. Yaziel and Seong watch silently. Soju just grinds his teeth hard. He looks at Ho-Yang. You're right, dude. Seoju sighs. I made excuses, but honestly? I was just saving my own neck. The others admit it too. Voting him out was basically attempted murder. He bows 90 degrees. Sorry I risked your life to save mine. Glad you're okay. Hoyoung just stands there, stone cold. Seoju stays bowed, but some girl asks, why the drama? He got a rare item. Seoju shoots her a look of pure disbelief. Zero guilt? He screams. Someone whispers, bro, you voted first though. Someone grabs his arm before he snaps. He's stammering, trying to justify the mess. Hoyoung cuts in. I didn't bring this up to roast you. I did it to stop a rerun. The tower wants us divided, he says. It feeds on us not trusting each other. The tower's toxic AF, stirring the pot and vibing on our failure. The squad actually shuts up to listen to him yap. He's like, I'm back, baby, proof we control the tower's plans. Kim asks the strats. Hoyoung says he'll carry everyone to the top. He keeps yapping that they will grind higher, and maybe, just maybe, get their lives back at the end. The whole gang is like, yeah, solid maybe. Che says, teamwork makes the dream work. Lee just leaves her on read. Seo admits Lee is chill. My bad for judging your stats, bro. That freaky Kungum spawns right in the sem. Middle. Lee's like, buzzkill alert. Kungum points, next quest? Battle Royale time, noobs. Everyone shook, asking why this creepy thing is back. Lee asks, yo, define survival mission real quick? Coom grins. Level 2 is for the 16 of you. Then he gets weird. He screams PvP mode on, leaving. US gagged. Chill, it's just a tutorial. Low stakes. Kungum drops rule number 1, saying it's 16 players versus 16 clones. 32 heads total. Rule 2, delete all the clones to win, and, heads up, they got your stats and memories. Good luck. Then he drops the big one. Rule 3, 0 loot for killing clones, but PK a real player? Major bank. Kum smirks. So basically, it's payday if you're savage. Some rando yells, you just want us to throw hands. Kungum adds, if nobody gets deleted in 30 minutes, y'all get ported to the lobby to fight a boss. A massive hand bursts out of the floor. Nasty. Level? Unknown. Big shadow monster? Confirmed. Cha-ol and Sayo scream, Lee. Dodge, you idiot. He stares like, we gotta fight times that asterisk? Seriously? Monster smashes the floor. Boom. Instant chaos. Floor gone. Everyone gets yeeted by the shockwave. Lee clutches up and grabs Che and Seo. He glares. Okay, literal disaster. Not cool. Dude on the floor spiraling. How do we even beat that? Chick screaming, help. I ain't trying to die today. Lee sees the panic. Monster throws a haymaker at someone. That player gets wrapped in weird energy and screams, but Lee swoops in for the clutch save. Bro, level 2 didn't even start, chill. Lee yells. Kungum's rolling on the floor, dying of laughter. Lee thinks, is this just a prank to make us sweat? He figures this beast is just trolling them and isn't actually trying to wreck anyone yet. Then the monster attacks again, yeeting several players straight into the air. They crash land hard into the rubble. Absolute chaos. Junong shoots, Kimong throws a rock 0 damage. Junong is totally losing his cool. Hoyoung realizes this isn't a drill, this thing is legit trying to delete them. Yazel screams that she is totally tapped out of mana. He notes nobody is toast yet, but the timer is ticking fast. The beast winds up a punch. Hoyoung yells, everyone back off. He draws his sword, refusing to let anyone get game ended on his watch. Mixing his unbreakable sword with Pierce. Fingers crossed this combo isn't a dud. He braces for the smash, hoping his counter actually does something. YOLO. He dashes in and spams the Pierce skill. Boom. A massive energy swirl smacks right into the monster's face. Everyone stares, jaws on the floor over that insane damage. Even Hoyoung is stunned, like, wait, I did that? Totally clueless. Nobody can believe it. Then the crowd goes absolutely wild. They start chanting his name. He's wondering, am I really that OP? He realizes he has never felt a rush like this before. System ping, you went too hard. 3-minute timeout for you. Uh-oh. He is in big trouble now. His screen goes dark as the squad screams his name. But wait, new pop-up says the timeout got cancelled. Sweet. Lying there with his friends, he is actually kinda tearing up. Seo Jano is like, so humble. Even your feigning looked aesthetic. Yazil props him up. Where did the disaster go? He asks. Kungum pops in. Sent it home. That was just a free sample. But the beast grumbled that we are too friendly. Boring. Then the bomb drops. Someone has to be eliminated. Every 30 minutes. That means your bestie might be your executioner. Everyone freaks out at that nightmare news. Message delivered, peace out. And just like that, he vanishes. The squad stands there, total awkward silence filling the hall. Ho Young grinds his teeth. This tower is seriously messed up. He wonders if they are screwed. The room stays dead quiet. Some guy yells, "Find the faker or it is battle royale time." Mark them? Nah, fakers have our memories, genius. Ho Young claps to get everyone's attention. Yo, I got an idea. Everyone looks at him. What is it? For this mission, I am handling the dirty work solo. That statement leaves the whole crew totally confused. Go to the second floor roof. If it isn't me, it is a faker. A next soldier named and asks, "Is that really your master plan?" Some girl snaps, "Why follow a low-level scrub like you?" Ho Yang's like, "Yo, remember what Kum said?" He reminds them the tower is just baiting drama for rewards. Even if the quest says smash the clone, it really just wants players fighting. He flat out says he's done being the tower's puppet. This is the only way. She looks sus about it, but Junong raises a hand to vote yes. Saves HP, he figures. Then he eyes Ho Yang, "So, you got a hack to spot the fakes?" Ho Yang grins. Duh. Obviously. Floor 2 starts. Warning, one person gone in 30 minutes. Shang hikes and gripes. This plan sucks. I hate cardio. He freezes. Glances sideways. Someone's creeping nearby. A voice yells his name. He flinches, total panic mode. Ho Yang pops out. "Dude, you're too huge to hide behind that twig." Xiang exhales. "Oh, thank God. Just you, bro." The fake Ho Yang sneers. "Thought I was real, huh?" Real Ho Yang slices the fraud. Asterisk zap, asterisk, then he looks back. "I'll handle the trash removal personally," Ho Yang states. Screen flashes. Floor 2. Eliminate 1. 30 mins on the clock. 16 players versus 16 fakes. Let's go. Opens menu, smirks at the first to max sensitivity achievement. That ding. Hit right when he needed it. He dumps points into sensitivity stats. Grats. The system cheers. You're the first to hit level 50. Unlocked, flawless senses. Basically, his senses are now 4K resolution. He detects everything. Ho Yang flexes his hand. Feels like he just turned on wall hacks. He spins around. Heard a murmur miles out. Eyes go wide. He knows that voice. His radar expands huge distances. He locks onto Xiang, wandering the woods solo. Kim Xiang is complaining times loudly asterisk. "I literally can't even," he groans. "Ho Yang sent us hiking for nothing? Bruh, this quest is a scam." Ho Yang chuckles. "Man, that guy loves to whine." Dark smoke wafts into his face. "Ugh, what's that funk?" Then he spots a glitchy version of Xiang on his radar. Ho Yang nods. "Definitely a doppelganger." Elsewhere, Janong stands over a corpse. "Clone eliminated," system says. "Thing acted totally real until it croaked," he mutters. "Powers confirmed." Ho Yang hopes the squad actually listens. Recalls how Janong helped sell the plan to the group. Just hope nothing goes wrong before they hit the high ground. Ding. Player eliminated. Counter drops to 15. Already? You gotta be kidding me. Ho Yang stressing doppelgangers? Rogue player? Or did Xiang just choke? No clue what the T is, but he's not gonna just stand there. He eats himself through the forest to catch the culprit. Speed run mode. Miles away, someone slices a whole tree in two. Asterisk double chop. Asterisk. One clone down, one player wrecked. Ho Yang's looking for the killer. He squints, turning on his OP vision ability. Asterisk zoom in. Asterisk. Vision hacks engaged. He spots a dude creeping over a body nearby. It's a fake standing over a victim. Found you. Ho Yang grins, readying up. He jumps from the tree parkour, and rushes the imposter. Target ID, Go Yongwu, level 5. Looks like an easy XP farm. One hit times whack. Asterisk Ho Yang deletes the Go Yongwu clone instantly. He checks the bodies. Cleared that glitch before it caused drama. He looks at the victim, Li Biancho. Rip, my guy, unlucky spawn. But as he crouches, he pauses. Wait. Something super sus. Ho Yang checks the clone's sword. It's dull. Like, plastic toy dull. Then he checks the victim's wound. That's not a sword cut. No way. Ho Yang uses his hacks again to scan the map. Where you at? He locks onto Kim Janong holding a bow. Aha. It was an arrow hit. Ho Yang ducks behind a tree. Is Janong the baddie or is there a third party? A shadow yells, who's there? Player or mob? The guessing game is on. Janong stares at an arrow in his shoulder. Did my clone shoot me? Rude. He aims at Ho Yang. Ho Yang steps out, hands up. Yo, you good bro? Ho Yang immediately yells, freeze. Don't even twitch. Jinong's shaking. Stay back. I don't know if you're the real deal. Hoyoung points at the dead body. Dude, I just fragged a clone. See the dead fake? That's my receipt. I'm the original. Jinong stares, then lowers the bow. Okay. Guess you're legit. He tries to warn him times thwack, asterisk. An arrow hits him out of nowhere. Hoyoung rushes over like, oh snap, as Janong stumbles. He falls from the tree. Cut to Hoyoung carrying the injured guy later. Hoyoung keeps walking, hauling his teammate. Leg day, every day. My bad, Hoyoung puffs. If I caught that creep earlier, you'd be fine. Janong shudders. It's creepy knowing my face is out there hurting people. Don't trip, Hoyoung says. Not your fault, man. We're all just victims of this tower. Gotta focus on surviving. Suddenly, footsteps. Seo Juno and Chi Yell come running. Hoyoung. Yiziel sighs. Thank God. I heard 2 players already got eliminated. She walks to Janong. Let me heal that up. Medic incoming. Back off. Hoyoung draws his sword. You guys are total fakes. Seo Juno blinks. Excuse me? Are you serious right now? Their faces melt busted. Fake Juno steps up. Wow. Disappointed. Asterisk clang, asterisk swords clash. The imposter smirks at Hoyoung. Still salty about that elimination mission? Get over it. Junong locks onto the copycat, calling dibs on the kill. The clone's swagger instantly grabs Hoyoung's attention. She raided Yael's memories, so she knows he's totally OP. Clone attacks, he blocks, thinking, seriously, bro? Hit number 2 spills the tea on Junong's fake. Hoyoung backflips clear. He dashes as the fake Jansong eats dirt behind him. Whoosh! Arrow shaves his cheek. It smacks the wall, stuck deep right where his head just was. Yikes! Cheek bleeding, he turns. Bummer, missed me. Janong steps out. Thought I had you pwned. Hoyoung spins around, barely scratched. Janong chills with the clones. Game over, I assumed. But Hoyoung had already dusted Yongwoo's clone. Fast. System pings, fake down. Count drops to 13. Kim grins, peeking round a tree. Bingo. Turns out, dude's a fisherman. His style? Totally obvious. Like fishing, but for people. Creepy hobby much? Sorry about the accent, he laughs. Got too hyped. Then he taunts Hoyoung. You mad, bro? Feeling betrayed? Useless? Raging? Janong's face twists as he shrieks that last part. He cackles. Hoyoung just smirks. Wondered when the mask would slip. You're extra, huh? Kim Jansang asks, wait, you knew I'd stab you in the back? Hoyoung recalls lugging the injured guy earlier. I see status windows, dude. Your stats spiked like crazy. Junong stays quiet, flanking his 2 fakes. You're fun, he says. Hoyoung snaps, zip it. Then Hoyoung grills him. Desperate for loot and stats? Enough to wipe everyone out? Kim shrugs. Do I need a reason? In this world, PKing isn't a crime. It's a bonus level. I get rewards. A leaf drifts down. He grins. He shoots. Why wouldn't I delete them? Hoyoung wondered if the guy had a sob story. Arrow incoming. Nope, he's just trash. Hoyoung sidesteps. Turns out, the nice guy act was just a mask for this moment. Conclusion, this dude's just a toxic, dangerous psycho. He eyes the 3 creeps rushing him. Jundo's clone jumps in, sword swinging. Hoyoung jukes sideways. Easy. Bounces off the sword strike. Mid-air, he swathes away arrows. Same old scam wait, a second arrow? Sneaky, he twists out of the way just in time. Spins his blade, stopping the shot cold. Hoyoung sticks the landing, resetting his stance. He knows that guy's still holding back. Crouching, he waits for the next play. Top tier melee fighter backed by a cracked healer. Great. A stronger camper hides nearby, bow fully charged. Hoyoung spots the trap, literally 0 openings here. Nice hacks, dude. Balance team much? He quips. Go big or go home. You're tankier than I thought. Then he smirks, claiming this way is way more fun watching him rage quit slowly. Hoyoung just stares. Junong preps the kill shot. He screams at his squad, wake up, you noobs. He fires, yelling, game over. Hoyoung doesn't blink. God mode senses activate. Yep, this team is sweaty. Attack spam from everywhere. No exit strategy. He scans the stats. Yell's clone, level 7, and Seo Jano's copy at level 8. Blades and arrows zoom in for the critical hit. Hoyoung is level 2, senses 50. Attacks? Blocked. He rushes Seo Jano's clone, who's already taking damage. Seeing the carry get wrecked, Yael's clone panics. She starts casting a support buff. Hands glowing to heal, but Hoyoung silences her instantly. /complete, team synergy means squat versus skill. 2 system pings announce the clones got deleted. Junong watches from the backline. He chuckles nervously, then his face goes pale. Knees hit the floor. Hoyoung gives him the dead eye. Junong begs, please don't ban me from life. Face down, admitting he got greedy for the loot drops. Saw your skills and lost it. Cross the line, my bad. He's crying, asking for just one retry. While sobbing, he charges up a cheap shot. He fires, screaming die. Hoyoung parries like it's nothing. Statue mode, arm wrecked. Junong knows he's toast. He realizes this wasn't some random mob, but a total smurf account. System, player eliminated. Hoyoung looks at the loser on the ground. Sword out, thinking about the PK he just did. System ping, you beat the scrub, unlock Star Vanquisher? Weird aura starts glowing around. What's with the special effects? Prompt says, except for stat buffs and a clone pet. Become the Star Vanquisher and get OP rewards. Dark shadow spawns above. Head starts throbbing. The energy balls up into a single dot. A creepy hand pops out of the power orb. A digital chick pops up asking if he's game. Hoyoung eyes the screen. So that's how Junong bossed the clones around. It was this quest. Anyway, check out these. Sick rewards, legendary gear and skills. He gulps, totally tempted. Smashing clones was gross, but okay since they weren't real people. But soon? He'll have to brawl with actual humans, maybe a Star Vanquisher rival. The loot list flashes again, making him think twice. But the pixel lady just waits for a yes or no. He taps no. No way he's going psycho like Kim Junong. Then he sees the squad Kimong and the rest yelling hi. He blinks, stunned. Kimong makes a face, asking what took forever. Hoyoung thinks, maybe going crazy isn't so bad. He turns and thanks the mob for listening to his crazy plan. Now what? A guy asks. Can you really spot the fakes? Totally, he nods. I got this. He thanks everyone again and steps up. Suddenly, he spots something. His own clone walks out, grinning like a creep. Everyone freaks out. Which is real? He faces his copycat. It's like looking in a mirror. The crowd goes dead silent. This is messy. Hoyoung wanted to frag the fake before getting here, but Junong wrecked that plan. 2 Hoyoung stare down while the players watch. It's a mental chess match now. Explain, someone yells. Did you really kill the fakes? Name who you dropped. The clone stays quiet for a sec. Hoyoung explains, 8 people total got taken out. If I list the 5 fakes I smoked, you'll know who the liars are. It's his proof, but they both start talking at once. They shout, totally different kill lists. Everyone gasps, totally lost. It's on. The fake says, use your brains, guys. My crew was with me. Odds I killed times their times clones first? With a grin, the fake asks, likely? Nah. Hoyoung knows the fake struck first. They whisper. A trap? Maybe, but we can't be sure. Even the main squad looks super confused. The fake me points a finger at Junong, dropping a bomb. If I'm actually legit, I must have soloed the boss Junong. Big yikes. The squad is shook. Junong was their MVP, their ultimate hype man. One girl's like, no way. He's too OP to ever lose. She spins around. Trust the guy who wrecked our hero? Nah. Everyone creeps back, whispering like scared noobs. Clone Boy smirks. Dunno how he died, but I'm winning this. Time to unleash his ultimate move. Real me laughs. Bro, you're rushing. Looking kinda sus. The copycat grins. Just sealing the deal, loser. He points at me, screaming, imposter. I just give him the death stare. Zero chill. Fangirl steps up, yelling, wreck the fake. Attack. Kimong blocks her. Chill. Don't rage quit yet, think. She snaps. We're doomed in minutes. No time to think. Gotta admit, the clone's play was high IQ for a fake. I start strutting toward my evil twin. I lean in. Okay, you got me. I totally flattened Junong. Clone size. You giving up? Lame. But I got a secret. Hand grips the weapon. Here's the tea, though. Boom. Magic blast. I spin around, acting totally shocked. I holler, Junong's the snake. He's been fragging players. Junong eats dirt. 2 guys scream his name in horror. Sword out, I ask, got any last words, traitor? Then I pause the drama. Hold up a sec, I tell him. Seo and the gang are brain lagging. Junong? A baddie? Logic time. If I'm right, the real me attacked Janong. Seo figures it out. Hoyoung grouped us to expose the rat. See, When a clone kills a dude, the system snitches on him. But if I clap the clone, I prove I'm the OG. Sayo's still buffering. Wait, Junong is evil? I turn to the archer. You killed before, haven't you? I don't wait. Yoop. Junong played hero while hunting us. Fangirl loses it. Shut up. How dare you? She remembers him saving her. Can't handle the truth. I'll end you. She charges up to fight. Freeze frame, something halts her grind. She glances back. Whoops, arrow in the back. Junong's on the floor, bow in hand. Total betrayal. System pings, player down. The count drops. Gasp. I roll my eyes. Dude really had energy left? Annoying. Head down, archer starts cackling. I knew it. Throws his head back, busting a gut, and yells, that's the face I wanted to see. Ping, clone deleted. Count drops, sick. Enkang slides up. My bad for doubting you. Soldier asks, so, what's the play? Ho-Young eyes him coming. Squad gets it, clone dead, he's legit. Clones draw swords. It's go time. Team asks Lee, orders, boss? We're yours. Deja vu hits. Leader mode? Eyes blaze. Lee preps the master plan drop. Clone rushes. YOLO. All or nothing. Clone smacks a player. With a sword. Ho-Young, wait, loot first. Says, spend gold, buff stats, attack. Team squares up to the fakes. Getting buffed with every hit. Lee, too easy. We're stronger than yesterday. Scene reveals that the group clones had weak stats from floor 2. Gold buffs FTW. Mission cleared safe. Huddled up after the scrap. Vibes are super heavy. Hoang thinks, no Junong, we'd all live? And Sang cries. Feels worst cause of the traitor. Lee sighs. Wanted 0 deaths. Failed. He pictures the other zones. No guide? Total chaos there. Figures fight's gonna get way more gnarly. Weak but has the guide for a reason. Fist clenched, he'll do his best to save the trusting peeps. Hand out, Anang, Vix for saving us. Ho-Young, nah, you guys followed the plan. See thanks, level 2, must have special hacks. Lee notes sees caution. And guts. Useful later. Soldier bows, Sry. Team follows. Ho-Young, chill. Kim brags she totally. Chai. No, I spotted his aura first. Enyang stands. No, it sounds cringe. Begs Ho-Young, lead us from now on? Lee stares, then smiles. Deal. Flashback, 1 clone left? Confusing. Guy asks where the last one is. Lee sneaks off. Solo in the bush. Wham. He jumps the bushes. Ding. Doppelganger deleted, mission cleared. Good game. System goes, payout based on how hard you carried. Squad is shook, we get paid too? Sweet. Kim starts flexing his laugh muscles. Confident much? Screaming, 2,000 gold. I'm rich, losers. Ho-Young watches. Face blank. 0 reaction. Glad the plan worked, but then 12,500 gold? His eyes pop, that's a lot of cheddar. System, you got 10,000 plus. Shop leveled up. Checks the menu. Time to spend that bag. Bought a boost. Basic swordsmanship hits level 3. Small price to get his OG skills back. Worth. Checkout done. Shopping spree over. Che blinks. Alert says Ho-Young sent cash. She asks why. He's just like, keep it. He remembers her healing the crew versus the kobolds. And that messy fight against the clones. Ho-Young admits, we'd be cooked without you. In this death game, you're why we're not toxic. We help each other cause of you. For real. Che pumps a fist. Hype train leaving the station. She spins around to drop some info. Grinning, she goes, I'm leveling up, watch me. Ho-Young tips Kim next. Stop being cringe. Keep grinding. Ho-Young stares blankly. Kim calls him big bro. Strikes a pose. Your wish is my command, bro. Ho-Young grips his sword. Time to test level 3. Ding. 3rd floor mission loading. It's a siege. Big spooky castle ahead. System, new challengers approaching. Cross-server PvP. Winning means we gotta rush the castle and grab the altar. 24 hours max. Everyone gets a return crystal. Ho-Young inspects the loot. Others panic about PvP. He's reading item stats. Yells for Kim. Kim's like, sup? Remember that anything promise you made? Kim's face drops. Cut 2. Him scaling a huge cliff. Climbing like a noob. Struggle bus. Whining. So dramatic. Could've just used words. Could've told me I'd just respawn if I die. Bruh. Pop-up says the crystal is a checkpoint save. Easy. Kim finally reaches the castle. Thinking about that 100 gold payday, he's like, YOLO, time to wreck this joint. Pow! His fist slams the gate and its health bar starts tanking hard. He goes full beast mode, smashing the gate like it owes him cash. One final mega hit and the thing just crumbles. Ding! System notification, door is open, folks. He flexes his muscles, then the timer trolls him hard. Gate respawns right in his face. Bro looks traumatized. Peeks up. Two guards are just chilling, enjoying the show. Scans the joint. Spots a 10-man squad by the altar. Hoyoung said don't fight, but does he listen? Nope. Fighting spills the crystal secret, but Siang thinks they're scrubs. Decides to just solo the whole lobby. YOLO. Bam. Kimong eats a headshot and goes flying back. Totally rocked, he hits the deck clutching his noggin. Gasping for air, he squints through the dizziness. Eyes lock on the altar, hunting for the camper. Some girl is aiming a heater right at his grill. Hoyoung's eyes bug out. She's packing heat? Kimong cries, magic bullets. Hurts like crazy. Odd. Even Anchong doesn't have toys that cool. Then it clicks. Star Scourge perks. Duh. Realizes the baddie is a legit Star Scourge. Fist tight, this is gonna be a sweaty boss fight. Easy L taps him. Chill out, dude. Grins. I got your back, fam. Squat up. Kimong screams vengeance at the sniper. Hoyoung smirks. Cool. Here's the play. Dude on the floor is shaking, sweating buckets. Girl in the back yawns at the quiet mob. Hoyoung pops his super senses. Sweet perk from the last quest. Wall hacks activated. Two goons up top, just like Kim said. Seon runs back yelling, miss me, losers? He wonders if the ops will catch on to the crystals, but Hoyoung says they'll think it's just hacks. Guards aim. Zeal spots something zooming in. Archers let fly at the exact same time. Kim gasps. Whoa, new attack pattern? Their arrows get sniped mid-air. Sick. Go time, Hoyoung launches himself. Uses Xiang's shoulder like a trampoline. He flies up, Kim catches a stray arrow. Oof. Guards look up whack. Double kill in mid-air. That was our only shot, he claims. Seo gets it, speedrun time before they catch the cheat. Squad rushes the gate. Attack mode. Kimong yells, 5 hits. Stick to me. He preps a fist attack but gets yeeted back by a crazy hit. That gate gets totally wrecked in a single shot. No fixing that mess now. Chi heals Kim on the wall. Lee watches, totally shook. Guard guys like, why spare us? Rookie mistake, dude. Through the busted door, the gun girl and her crew show up. He says watch out, she aims, looking super serious. Lee checks stats. Yikes, she's a star assassin. Level 13? Did she solo floor 2 or what? Pic shows her standing over some loser. Then times bang asterisk. She shoots right at his face. Takes a chest hit. Totally didn't expect that. He hits the dirt but sits up, gasping for air. Chugs a pot. Aggressive chick. Glad he wore armor. Peeking past the wall, he sees each shot costs 10 mana. If her shop level matches his, no mana refills for her. Gun girl watches, weapon ready to blast. 13 shots left. He gears up to push. Let's go, he yells. Both teams smash into each other. Everyone charges, screaming like maniacs. Asterisk pow asterisk. Assassin nails a dude right in the chest. Someone yells, zigzag. Don't get hit. Lee breaks it down, the girl's ammo isn't infinite. Mana drains fast. He told a buddy to just tank one hit. Dude gets hit, but his chest plate eats the damage. Hurts, but he grins and keeps moving. She keeps blasting. He runs, eating bullets. Healers on standby. That's the strat, folks. Gun girl just stares, quiet for a sec. She shoves a teammate. Fight, she screams. They charge. Lee knows that. It's do or die. Gotta rush that altar as soon as possible. Enemy swings a sword. Lee blocks it like a pro. He deflects another guy and bonks the first one with his hilt. Mid-brawl, a magic bullet zooms at him. Seo pushes him and tanks the shot on his blade. Sword goes bye-bye. Assassins shook. Hurt or not, Juno screams, go, Lee. Move. Lee gives him a super mad look. Healer's sweating. Stop dying, guys, he whines. He gets that the shooter knows they. She keeps coming back for more, but he's confused how she wins with that bored look. Mr. Star Assassin squares up to him, rocking a creepy little smirk. Blue-haired dude chimes in, yo, your squad is actually kinda wild. Hoyoung grips his blade tight, dashing in to flex those level 3 sword skills. His steel smacks the floor, prepping for the next big play. Out of nowhere, some guy with a piece pops up to duel the shooter. Their bullets high-five mid-air, triggering a huge kaboom in the yard. Kimong tells the duo, "Heads up, we're in deep trouble now." Since their homie reached the base, he says the gloves are officially off. Grinning wide, he screams, "No mercy mode engaged, let's go." He slams the dirt with his ability, yeeting bad guys into the sky. While scrubs get tossed, it's 1v1 time on the altar for these two. She's shook, asking, "How are you this cracked at just level 2? Smiling, he claps back, "Weirder that you're already level 13, no?" She goes mute, then click his step turns the altar on. Whoosh, crazy energy vibes ripple out from his toes. System pings, altar snagged. Now kick this noob out. He gets it, you need a squad of 3 to fully lock this down. Before that, she readies up. Hoyoung aims the stray piece he looted. He sprints to shut her down. She snaps off a quick shot bang. Jaw drops as he parries everything with his sword gun combo. He swings back. Chick jumps away, dodging his push on the platform. Mid-air. She starts spamming the trigger pew, pew, pew. She's in denial. Is he reading her mind? He's dodging literally everything. A little gotcha smirk creeps onto his face. Flashback reveals Seo Jano was actually a ping pong god back in the day. Pro matches are too fast to just watch the ball with your eyes. So pros gotta read the enemy's body language. And eyes to guess the shot. Jano was literally called the prediction king. That's exactly how Hoyoung knows where she's aiming before she shoots. He zooms in super fast, leaving a blur in his wake. Gun girl stares, totally spooked by his crazy speed. Hoyoung lunges. But she tanks the hit with her arm like a boss. The slash whiffs and smashes the stone altar behind her to bits. She stands firm, scratched up and giving him the nastiest death glare. Then it hits her. This dude's stats are way juicier than hers. Squad calls in, "We're done here. Wrap it up fast, Hoyoung." She asks, "Does that crystal respawn people?" He's like, "Yup." Even if she has an ult ready, he figures he can tank one hit. Time to trade HP for the win. He decides to risk it all right now. She hits him with, "You really think this game's over?" She dumps her gold to buff her shooting skill instantly. Pay to win much. Hoyoung makes a face, super salty about this plot twist. Her eye flares up, target locked. Asterisk pop pop. Asterisk, she double taps the trigger. Hoyoung's gun explodes. He hits the deck hard while his crew scrambles to help. Dude just went poof and dissolved into glitter dust. System pinged, 3rd floor mission? Done and dusted. Kim Siang gave him a weird look, but Hoyoung just shrugged. A win is a win. Then Kim started whining about his trash loot. Even after helping the kid, he didn't see those rapid fire shots coming at the buzzer. Gunslinger girl took a hit, but he sliced her right back at the exact same moment. Fading away, she swore she wouldn't forget Lee Hoyoung's name. They grabbed the altar and took the W, but he's really hoping to never see her face again. Suddenly, someone yelled at us to check the other side of the room. That squad we just beat popped out of a portal. System announced the losers face a disaster, specifically the noobs who didn't score a single kill. One of the losers totally lost it, screaming for backup from behind a force field. Cha Yiziel wanted to save them, but some guy tried to rush the barrier. Zap! The field knocked him back, screaming in pain. Then the beast charged the defenseless players while we just watched, totally useless. When the dust settled, only one survivor was crawling across the floor. Hoyoung watched, face looking grim as heck. Ding! Only one player made it out alive. Over there, so the teams are getting shuffled. Realized the only enemy who actually scored a kill was spawning right here in our squad. We all spun around to check out the new teammate. It's the gunslinger. System pinged, new squad formed. She wiped grit off her face, complaining about how much this situation sucked. Hoyoung frowned, finally getting why he felt so weird earlier. 13 of us got dumped in some wrecked, abandoned city. Some girl asked if this ruin was the 4th floor. System alert, a disaster is striking in 6 hours. Instructions said to crush all monsters to spawn the exit portals. Said the gates pop up randomly while we hunt, and only 20 total will spawn. 1 person per gate. 6-hour clock starts now. Some dudes started cheering about the hunt, figuring 20 doors for 13 people meant 0 drama. Kim Siang flexed, yelling he'd crush every mob for the XP. Cha Yiziel pointed out you can't share rides though. Seojano added that if one guy hogs portals, others get trapped. Ju Hongyel guessed the extra doors might be a trap from the tower. Hoyoung told Ani Chang it makes sense to bounce the second a door opens. Seojano proposed we promise to quit hunting and bail instantly upon finding a portal. Everyone agreed. Yiziel asked Kim about his face. Said that's just his normal look while Hoyoung kept an eye on them. Hoyoung turned, but Sun Soy crossed her arms asking why she should bother. Warned him not to boss her around, then walked off. Hoyoung and the crew tensed up for a fight. 12 hours back, Kimong was yelling she shouldn't flex in here. Asterisk bam, asterisk right in the kisser. Soyeon nailed him. Dude goes flying and eats dirt. The lobby is shook. Everyone's jaws are on the floor. She towers over him. Think you got infinite respawns, noob? But Hoyoung's squad rolls up. Yo, chill. You're messing up our turf. Unknown guy is side-eyeing Hoyoung. Major tension in the air. Hoyoung steps to her. Look who it is. She rolls her eyes. Spit it out. Asterisk zing, asterisk a laser crosshair lights up his forehead. He flinches. Whoa, what the heck? System ping, asterisk, the star assassin has marked you as main target, asterisk. Hoyoung blinks. Main target? Is that bad? Sounds bad. Alert confirmed. The system starts loading up a tutorial guide. Thanks, game. He stares at the pop-up. Back in reality, Soyeon is strutting away. She shoots him one last death glare. Elsewhere, an orc goes, sorry pretty boy. But Kimong whacks it, be my XP, ugly. The monster goes poof, and a portal spins open. Kim jumps out of his skin. Asterisk, did anyone see that? Asterisk. He peeks around a corner and yikes, Hoyoung is standing right there. Hoyoung frowns. Why you creeping? You look like you saw a ghost. Figured I'd have popped a portal by now, Kim stammers. So, did you? Hoyoung grins. Kim's face screams times busted asterisk. Hoyoung yeets him into the gate. Quit stalling, weirdo. Knew that sneak was up to something, he mutters. One headache down, then times ding. Asterisk the system guide is back with more info. He reads the text and gasps. You gotta be kidding me. It says the assassin's special cheats unlock on the big showdown. If she claps him, she gets massive loot. No clue when D-Day is, but it's gonna be a total wipeout. A level 10 orc rushes in for a snack, targeting Hoyoung. He's only level 2, but times swish times one hit ko. Gulping down that sweet XP, he gets hyped. Time to grind hard. He checks the loot. No portal? Seriously? Rip off. Can't kill 'em all yet. Too many players still stuck in the zone. Strolling through the wreckage, he tells himself, watch out for Soyeon. Then time sniff sniff asterisk. Gross. He plugs his nose. What died in here? Besides the zombies? Guide tip. Asterisk portal dropping orcs smell extra funky. Asterisk good to know. He spots a stinky beast in the distance. Bingo. You're the one. Smelly orc just stands there, totally clueless. Hoyoung engages turbo mode. He zooms straight at the monster. Jump attack. Asterisk slice, asterisk clean kill with the sword. Feet hit the floor, notification pops, asterisk portal spawned. Asterisk. He grins. Finally, battle noises boom across the ruined city. Soyeon whips her head around. What's that noise? Lee Hoyoung face palms, salty about 0 portals found. You always this jinxed? She asks. Told ya, he quips. He's salty about his bad luck, claiming RNG missions are his kryptonite. But he's grinning like a troll, dodging orcs that trigger the exits. Soyeon needs to beat him later, so she's stuck letting him farm XP. If he gets wrecked here, with no exit strat, her master plan goes poof. Joke's on them, he already snagged a golden ticket out. Ding. System warns only 5 escape routes are left. He fakes a panic attack, whining about how unfair gacha games are. Soyeon tells him to zip it and grind, so they push on. Meanwhile, Kimong staring down an ugly orc mid-swing. Hoyoung claps another monster with ease. This frenemy vibe is weird, she only protects him to crush him later. Hoyoung asks why she's acting sketchy since he's the portal-less one, but she claims she's chill. He grills her, how many exits did you actually unlock? 5, she says. Hoyoung just stares, doing the math. Scoreboard, 5 for her, 1 for him, with 11 other players, that leaves a measly 3 spots open. Alert pops up, only 3 gates left. Talk about timing, they're likely the last ones here, so it's time to ditch her. Clock's ticking, 10 minutes left. He points out it's crunch time. I'll find my own way, he says, ready to bail, and tells her to go, but she barks wait, freezing him instantly. He pauses, waiting for the drama bomb to drop. Awkward silence hangs over the dead orc. We got beef? He asks, tapping his imaginary watch. She bites her lip, stalling. Spidey sense tingles time to bolt, but he gets snagged. Soyeon yanks his collar, physically preventing his exit. Then she drops it. She totally forgot where her 5 portals are. He whips around, face saying you gotta be kidding me. Turns out the pro hunter is directionally challenged. A shout echoes nearby. He turns to see who's crashing the party. Kim runs in for a hug, but eats a knuckle sandwich instead. Dude goes flying across the room like a ragdoll. Hoyoung shakes his hand out. My bad, you spooked me. Thought the raid was on, he quips, since you look exactly like an orc. Soyeon sigh, rude, but true. Then Chael walks up, glad Soyeon didn't get lost forever. Seo Jano offers a hand, switching from enemy mode to team mode. Soyeon just glares, arms crossed, saying nothing. She spins around and storms off, calling him too loud. Kim rants she should have lost. Soyeon hushes him. I'm all muscle, he snaps. He flexes to prove it. Hoyoung wonders if he should have left her behind. Whatever, he'll just add this to her you owe me tab. Gotta stay woke though. Around her. She's chill now, but totally sus for later. The squad's just vibing with the chaos now, whatevs. Suddenly, Hoyoung spots something weird. A bunny in a suit pops up. Sup guys, it says. Its head starts glowing with weird energy. Soyeon aims her gun. You again? She screams. Bang, no hesitation. Hoyoung's shook by the salt. A beast bursts out of the bunny suit at her. It attacks but eats a bullet face first. Recoil knocks her back. Hoyoung's watching close. Floored, she curses the freak bunny. Hoyoung thinks she flopped too easy. Wait, was it trolling? Is the Star Hunter actually a noob? Bunny goes, chill fam, I ain't bouncing yet. Everyone else just stares awkwardly. Then it yells, next level time, let's go. But first, says Bunny, let's switch the skin. Hoyoung's like, say what? Boom, giant library. Pick one book, kiddos, Bunny orders. Might save your butt. Or wreck you. Your call, good luck have fun. Kim's skipping the RNG, Sio hunts sword hacks. Bunny adds a catch. No spoilers, and it deletes itself next round. Choose wisely, no crying later. Then times poof asterisk, Bunny ghosts them. That it? One asks. Start looting, yells another. The mob rushes the combat skill aisles. Everyone's chasing meta builds. Hoyoung pauses though. The system guide. Pings him, get that, SSS Regressor romance book. In the romance aisle? Yup, locked in. Choice. No refunds, no leaks allowed. Hoyoung eyes the cover. Title looks trash. Seems useless, but he trusts the rec. Opens it. Ugh, few pages in and it's cringe fantasy. He looks away, totally bummed. Seo Jano unlocks thawing sword skills. Kimong gets the fist king smash. Che gets healer hacks. Hoyoung's jelly. Suddenly, hammering? Unsa Chang's pitching a literal tent nearby. Hoyoung stares. Bro, what did you times read? Thwack, thwack. Non-stop noise. Sun Soy's beating the stuffing out of a wooden bunny, vowing to wreck it next round. He just chills back there, watching quietly. Hoyoung steers clear. Then times ding asterisk. System says time's up. Asterisk blink. Asterisk new scene. Modern classroom, desks everywhere. Who are these randoms? Looks like time froze for him. One girl whispers to her friend that they look way younger, and yeah, she agrees. Hoyoung thinks. Back to high school for the quest? He checks Kim Siang. Dude just looks like a bald version of himself. Someone quips Hoyoung barely changed at all. Then he spots a mini K Yeeziel. Cute. Seo Juna says slay, and she says right back at ya. Hoyoung asks glasses girl if she's Soyeon. She glares, fist ready, like what you looking at? Yep, she hasn't changed a bit. She fixes her specs, then times BZZD times static blasts from the speaker. Hoyoung eyes the noise source. Rabbit's voice booms, enjoying your returned youth, kiddos? Rabbit drops the bomb. Floor 5 is pure roleplay. You're all Hunter Academy cadets now. For 4 days, you get tasks. Fail? You face a high-risk nightmare. Everyone freaks out, realizing that flunking one task means serious trouble. Hoyoung thinks, I'd live, but a high-risk run would wreck a normal player. Kinda regrets picking a novel over a sword manual now. Rabbit clears his throat to speak. Downloading roleplay memories now, he announces. Asterisk zap. Asterisk energy beams hit everyone. Hoyoung gets blasted with forced memories. He grabs his head. Ugh, the info dump hurts. System goes install complete, leaves him gasping. 2 memory sets in one brain? Trippy but cool. The new stuff inside is actually the plot of Monopoly of Connections of the SSS rank regressor. Rabbit warns, mission starts after class. Teacher's already yapping up front. Classmate leans over, whispering that the frozen NPCs are moving. Guest players are just extras here. He spots the dude in front. That's the novel's main character. Name's Oyunim, a regressor who knows the future. Use that cheat code to hog connections and become the strongest. Teach asks the room if anyone wants to answer for shop points. Hoyoung knows normal students would flop this question and at first Oyunim would have got it. But Hoyoung shoots his hand up, it's Exian. He adds, Prof Brown's team at Columbia is researching it. Prof looks stunned, you're a genius, kid. Hoyoung bags the points and finally, now he gets why the guide hyped that book. Figured he can skip the kung fu manuals. Oh Yunim spins around. Hoyoung smirks, planning to hog all the clout for himself. School bell rings. Class over, mission time, baby. Siang asks about the intel. Hoyoung caps, just a memory, bro. The dude whines that maybe, only Hoyoung has good RNG. Report it to the devs, Hoyoung shrugs. Chihi walks up. So, when does the fun start? Hoyoung looks forward. Like, right now. Asterisk ding asterisk system pop-up alerts everyone. Mission start. Clear dungeon B37 in 60 minutes or get wrecked. He clenches a fist. No way Unim steals the boss drop. Someone yells, rush B, and the squad takes off. Unim enters the orc cave, totally shook by the entrance. He spins around hearing Hoyoung and his crew pull up. How'd you guys get here? Asterisk zap, asterisk, they teleport downstairs, right into an orc mosh pit. Hoyoung goes full aggro, slicing a mob instantly. Direct hit, he asks Unim, thought you were the only main character? Unim is just confused. It's super weird, he doesn't get how they found the spot. Are these classmates actually cracked? Especially Soyang blasting guns and Hoyoung carving it up. He locks eyes on those two. Unim knows real skill. Worried about loot thieves, he uses an item, summons a huge spear, time to AoE the whole room. Asterisk boom, asterisk attack lands. Hoyoung and Sun turn to look. That hit wipes every single orc in the dungeon. Spear returns. He finally grabs the loot. Unim strikes a cool pose with his spear. Songs like, what is that? Yiziel gasps, so OP. Hoyoung watches. He ain't quitting. Let's see who wins this PvP. Clock is ticking down. And the clear looks like a piece of cake. But to get the reward, they gotta outfrag the others. He admits Unim has better stats right now. But he pops a skill to ping the remaining mobs. I'm a pro tracker, Hoyoung says, sprinting ahead. Sunso remembers his tricks. She drops a gadget, refusing to lose. He jumps a camper orc hiding in the dark. Mobs aggro. He lands smack in the middle of them. Then he squares up against the biggest orc. Hoyoung charges his sword. It glows with insane power. Orc rushes him, but Sunso interrupts the play. She pulls the trigger. Headshot. Then she keeps blasting the mobs around her. She summons a huge missile and nukes the enemies. Her gear locks on. She's just chillin' in a pile of wrecked orcs. Just scoping out the chaos. Che Ya tells Seo they're OP. But asks, is Hoyoung acting thirsty? Lee Hoyoung goes ham, screaming for loot. The squad tears up, thinking he's saving their skins. Seo Jano facepalms, literally shook by the guy's heart. Then he yeets his sword up and yells to grind harder for their idol, Hoyoung. Everyone simps hard, leaving Lee Hoyoung totally confused. He pauses to wheeze, sword tip poking the dirt. System pings, orcs deleted. Boss room unlocked. Next pop-up starts loading the winner of the boss ticket. Boom, it's Unim. Hoyoung's shocked when a dude cries, you tried so hard, bro. Lee Hoyoung wonders if he should just rage quit. Unim steps up to the boss door. But Lee Hoyoung hollers, freezing him mid-reach. He begs for the boss fight, leaving the guy perplexed. Then he drops bait, don't you want to stop your bet? Infinite respawn loop?